Okay, I'm gonna give it a sec to start up. And starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I had originally lost the Chords of Life VST, and I was very heartbroken about that because I really love this VST. It just sounds beautiful. Right. So I had to get in contact with Cakewalk, which is now owned by another company, and they said I could use if I bought it from someone else. So I did that, but uh I know a lot of people don't have access to it, so I created a version of it in FL Studio, which is a modified version of Sponged Up. And it's pretty good. And I'm using the Complete Control S88, and I am modulating certain things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you and how it could sound without it. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna kind of show you how I made this version. So I'm gonna open up a new instance of Flex. Now the like you saw, I was using Sponged Up, and if you kind of got a look at what I was already working with here, you could see that part of what I was doing. I load up Sponged Up, which sounds originally like this. And I go in and I I lower it by an octave. Right? So I lower it by an octave. That way it gives it some crunch. And I go ahead and turn up the cutoff, and I lower the resonance a bit. I lower the envelope amount a bit. Now, this was just a taste. I can't tell you exactly what it's doing, but it's just what I heard. And I went ahead and took this down, this low pass filter, which is going to be affected here. Let's see what I did. Oh yeah, changed it to a high pass filter. So it wouldn't go too high. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that up. Now, what I did originally was, okay, so I got my high pass 12. There you go. There you go. No wonder it wasn't sounding right. Now I got that there to take off some of those that really top end, a little too sizzly. So I go in, right? I'm messing around, and I want distortion on this because I really want it to kick, to drive, to punch, to have grit. I want it to bite you right in the ass. And I kind of go around, and I look. I actually have this formula right here, and you could choose to use it or not. But what this allowed me to do was to take it from a pluck to a bit more of a pad sound with an attack, or a sustained sound. So it's input plus 1.5. So it's gonna take the dial to about here, and that's all in parentheses times 0.25. So whenever you modulate, and you can link it to whatever controller you want, but it's going to take from 0 to 127. It's only going to climb this much. So you can see it right here. It's only going to climb that much. It's going to go from here to here. So when you do that, you can hear it. And if you take that up, and you can hear the power in it. Now, let's go ahead and create something with it. So that's all it was. And then I just kind of like attached these two controllers as well. I did an inverted version of this. So you just go ahead and come in here. And I gave it, I linked it to my modulation wheel, which is channel 1. And then I gave it 1 minus the input. So it's going to take it from the top. And then it's going to decrease. So that's what I did for that. And you could come in. So I'll go ahead and get rid of this copy of it. And say I just want to come in and give it a kick. Right? And then I'll come in and paint it in. We'll just go ahead and copy that. So it goes over 8 bars. And we'll come in and I'll show you like more or less what this sounds like. And I'm going to do it across both Z, Rita, chords of life right here, and the way pluck sounds. So let's go ahead and take a simple chord progression. Yeah, that works. And we're going to keep it at 130, so... And then we're going to take it up. And then we're going to do it right here, down to C. And we're just going to draw in notes. Sure, right? Let's see what this does. So that works. We'll go ahead and keep it right there on D. And we'll bring it up here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then right? So that sounds good. And if you modulate stuff with it, Okay, so let's say I like that, right? And I keep it here. But you guys may want to hear what it sounds like, more like a pluck sound. So I'll go in here and I'll go ahead and cut that as well. And I'll go ahead and give you guys that sound so you guys know what it sounds like. And you guys can kind of already hear how it sounds like very plucky. Come in. And the cool thing about it is that it also has a unison function, which is very nice. That's something you don't get with the Chords of Life from Z3, and I'll show you what that does in a second too. So say I turn on that unison function. Come in here, right? And then you can see say I turn up that filter. You can hear it. Now part of what gives you that pluck sound that people like. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Yeah, oh, that's way too strong. Let's turn that down. Right, so come in here and we'll automate this bad boy. Sure, why not? It's your typical stuff, you know? And we'll create an automation clip for this bad boy. And then, so what I'll do is let's go ahead and add a gross beat so you can hear that pumping sound. I like adding gross beat because it's just easy. Just easy. Let's see. Reset. There. Sidechain. There we go. It's like going like that. It's just easier, man. Do not judge me. It's just way easier to do it this way. I mean, not always, but you know, whatever. Let's see. Gross beats right there. We'll automate that so it comes in. I'll come in a little bit stronger. Make it a hold. Well, what did I add it to? Yeah, it's there. Let's see. Why aren't you playing? Whatever. It's fine. Let's go ahead and just sidechain this here. sidechain the audio there. Or actually, no, that's not how we want to do it. Take this track, we'll sidechain it here. Sidechain here. And then take this one, take that down, and then take that audio, and then sidechain it here. That way, when I get the kick going, then I'll just put in a sidechain it. Sorry, I didn't expect it to do it like this. Where is it? I'm gonna go ahead and replace it with the fruity limiter. Sorry, I don't know if you can tell, I'm super unrehearsed. There we go. We'll go ahead and keep it a little bit sustained. So when it hits, I'll give you the same thing with the chords of life, right? Now let's go ahead. Well, these shouldn't be there. So I'm gonna take pattern 3. Oh, too loud for my neighbor. 1 second. Okay. So I have this now. And let me show you what it sounds like with the chords of life, especially if I were to automate the mod wheel. Let's go ahead and automate that. And it'll give you the same thing. And to make sure that it sounds the same, I'm going to send it to the same channel. So this is channel 22. And take channel 22 for chords of life. Send it to channel 22. And I'd be willing to sell my copy of the chords of life as well if anyone's interested in that. You can hear the similarities between them, you know? And it's a lot crunchier, but you can... I do like the sound of the pluck for the chords of life in C3, and you can hear how it comes in right here. Sorry if this was long. I'll try to chop it up maybe for a subsequent video. But I mean, I'm trying to get out there with what I'm doing here. So let's try that again. And this is the chords of life. Let's go ahead and turn down the output so they're very similar in output. And you can hear it right there. Turn up that distortion. And it's just a matter of taste. I mean, again, we'll just go ahead. I'll review what I did. So, I took the sponged up preset, lowered it by an octave. I went ahead and gave it a high pass filter to take a lot of that high end like sizzle off because it was a little too crazy. I brought it to about here and I took the cutoff here, and that cutoff right there is affecting what this filter does. So I like it to taste. I set it here. this, I automated all of these. I put a distortion as the limiter, and I've cranked up that preamp. And then of course this is if you want to automate this to your, or link the controller to your mod wheel, not your mod wheel, your expression pedal or your expression knob, as channel 11. I set it to parentheses input plus 1.5 and parentheses multiplied by 0.25, and that'll give you the formula you need to get it to just move that little bit. So I hope this was helpful. I hope if anyone's listening, you guys enjoy this content. I'm hoping to start streaming more because, I mean, I'm going to be doing this all the time. Might as well put it out there, right? So we'll see how this goes. Well, thanks to everyone who will be seeing this. I don't know if anyone is seeing this at the moment, but I appreciate everyone's time. Let's see. And as of right now, if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram. Instagram should be right here, hopefully, like right here. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and my Facebook, where you guys can listen to some of my music. I'm actually taking a class, a couple classes online to improve my music, so I'm hoping to remix and re-release all my music all over again, and release it to Spotify. But we'll see. Thank you guys for your time. If you're watching this, my name is Victor Colli, and I hope I put out more content. You guys come and watch my videos. Thank you very much.